Yeah, then can we start?
Yeah. Start.
Yeah, just tell me about something, your journey about their Android perspective, something about,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Myself in Pune, Devnaran. Basically, belong to BR from Jaipur city. I have completed MCA from Punjab Technical University, Jalandhar, and currently working Exasub Solution Private Limited in 2019 to till date. It is a table domain application, and I have a totally experience in 8 years. So, educational and traveling and multi type of application has been done. So that's all from my side.
Okay. And are you in recently you just follow that modern Android development? Do you know about that?
Modern development.
Modern Android, mad. It's mad regarding that modern Android development. It's mad. It's told that mad. Mad, that means modern Android development.
Sorry, sir, I am not implementing. Actually, last company, product-based company, so according to develop with all in all.
Okay, okay. Uh, it's basically it's a good thing. My recent during 1 year before, it's drastically change in everything. Like it's that UI part. Like you just use Jetpack Compose for that right now, and it's Dragger 2 and it's
Yeah,
MVVM architect and everything. It's every like Jetpack component used. So if you develop fully new component, use new component for developing that Android application, then we use format. So
yeah.
okay. And what is activity and what is that life cycle of that activity?
Yeah, start on create on store on start on resume on save instant pause stop and destroy.
What? Can you finish?
Just on start on create on your store on start on resume on pause uh, on instance state. After that, on pause, stop, destroy, or finally stop.
Okay. And what are activity lifecycle method that trigger when user click the home button?
The pause state,
And another one.
uh, pause, resume, and only for pause and resume mode.
Okay. And what are the activity lifecycle method that trigger when user click back button and then again bring back the app to foreground?
Yeah, foreground application working on foreground mode.
How many year experience? 8 year experience do you have?
Yes.
Okay. Then you just assume that you have one application, one page is visible, interact with user. Then suppose that you instantly click on that home button. Then which method is called? Like you already told that you have on create, on start, on resume, on pause, on stop, on destroy. Then home button is click. Then you told that on pause is called. After that,
Yeah,
any other method is called in that clicking on that home button. Do you have any idea about that?
uh, no, actually pause button ही call होगा वहाँ पे. I think click the home to the uh, background task. which is background and still visible हो जाएगी वो. तो pause mode में चला जाएगा.
Okay. And when click on that back button, then
Back button then also go for the pause method and according to existing the application then stop.
destroy.
Finally application is terminating means ki destroy.
Okay. Then activity A to activity B. Then which method call in A and which method call in B?
Sorry.
Suppose that you we have one applications. They have two
Okay.
pages.
Hmm.
Suppose that activity A and another is activity B.
Hmm.
I have integrated one button on activity A and then click on that and then move on that activity B. Then which method activity A is called and which method activity B is called?
And activity A is called a pause, and activity B is create on create in the foreground application.
Okay. And other method?
And other I think resume.
Which one?
Activity A call for the activity A actually call a pause and a resume, and activity B is called for the activity for the create method.
But on resume always interacting with user. But why it's on A activity A on resume called?
Actually back to the call
देखो
by
एक्टिविटी ए पे बटन पे क्लिक पे तुम एक्टिविटी बी पे जा रहे हो तो एक्टिविटी ए का ऑन पॉज कॉल होगा ये करेक्ट है अब बी का भी ऑन
yeah
क्रिएट
on
कॉल होगा
pause.
ये भी करेक्ट है लेकिन
Yeah,
ऑन
right.
रिज्यूम ए का नहीं कॉल होगा
नहीं ये का रिज्यूम कॉल नहीं होगा एक्चुअली वो बी पॉज मोड में होगा बैकग्राउंड में बट स्टिल विजिबल होगा वो बी का बट वहां पे रिज्यूम हाँ रिज्यूम कॉल नहीं होगा
ओके फ्रेगमेंट लाइफ साइकिल डू यू नो अबाउट दैट
yes fragment life cycle is a start attach create view and activity create start resume pause and stop destroy on last detach on finally end and start
when on
recycle.
destroy view is called on destroy view
After stop
okay
after stop destroy you call
okay then you fully work with fragment you
Sorry?
why you use fragment do you use fragment in your application or
actually fragment there is usable component sir.
okay
So basically using in the fragment
can you tell that when we just replace fragment like fragment A replace with fragment B then which method fragment A is called and which method fragment B is called do you know how to add that fragment in our layout in otherwise we only add or we just replace how fragment is working like I just
add to call back add to call back and after that you can replace
okay
so
but I just
yes.
I have one fragment A and I want to replace with fragment B then which method fragment A called and which method fragment B is called
fragment A is called to on resume and resume and fragment B is also called to attach
other
on
method
attach.
also
And attach on create view also
which one
and
which on create view on which method
attach B on call activity B on call attach on create view and activity created activity create
and what about on fragment A method
and the fragment A method is called to on resume
on resume
on pause on the, yes and resume pause and stop or
why it's
or
resume
after,
call
after
in
that
A
to destroy
A just I'm replacing with okay no problem what is the life cycle of view life cycle
itself. Sorry.
What are different launch mode in Android? Different launch
Sorry.
modes. Launch modes.
Total 4 launch mode: standard, single task, and single instance on single reference. 4 mode it is called in the launch mode.
What is parsable and what is serializable, and when we use for in our program?
Hello.
Yeah. What is parsable and what is serializable, and when we use in our program?
Okay. Serializable is the serializable is the background task.
Background task.
Parallelly work to the, sorry. Serializable is the parallelly to call to the main thread according to work, and parsable is your calling to parsing the data in the application level.
Okay. Do you know? Do you have how much experience in Kotlin?
No, I have no experience in Kotlin.
Okay, and
Only last time only for a simple application has been done by 2 and 3 months approximate. So I work by the Google support, and so done by one simple application, not a
do you any follow that architecture of that MBBM MVP? Any you did integrate in your application?
So yes, MVVM. Model
Which one? Which one?
MVVM.
What?
Model view tool model.
How can you explain that architecture? How you integrated in your application?
Actually, MVVM basically the model of data to application. It is storing the data in a view model, and view is the component of the UI, and model view is the component for the call to the model, and fetching the data from the model and display to the UI. Actually, MVVM is a major part to the communicate with the multi-part of the map to the single to multiple, and MVP majorly is a one-to-one relationship. So that is a part of the major, I think, MVP and MVP.
What is view model? What is view model?
Yeah, view model is the view model is the data to the application cannot directly take to the view, and model, and view is the UI component, like represent the UI application, and it is application logic. Observe to it is observed to the view.
How to access in activity? How can you share the view model between activity?
Actually, I am connecting via mobile phone, so I'm not connected laptop.
Can we share the view model between activity?
Yes.
How? Suppose that I have activity A. I just make one view model for that activity view model. Then how I can access that activity view model in my activity?
Sir, ask again.
Yeah, actually I have. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, I have activity A. I am creating that view model for that activity, and then how to consume that view model in my activity.
मैं explain नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ इसको.
What is difference between apply and commit when saving any value in shared preference?
Yeah, actually, yeah, get set actually apply and commit. Commit is a very slow process and apply is a fast according to application.
Okay, what is and any other difference between a commit and apply?
ये मेजर थिंग तो दिस ही है कि कमिट पे हम करते हैं तो कमिट काफी स्लो
Which one
प्रोसेस
is
होता है और
synchronized? Which one is synchronized? Which one is asynchronous?
सिंक्रोनाइज ये एक सिंक्रोनस टास्क इज द वर्किंग इन द बैकग्राउंड
Then
एप्लीकेशन
in commit and apply, which one is asynchronous?
ये कॉल बाय द अप्लाई
Okay. And what is difference between fragment page adapter and fragment state page adapter?
फ्रेगमेंट पेज एडाप्टर एंड फ्रेगमेंट
State page adapter.
सॉरी
And actually, I have one scenario. I just uh, uh, want to send bulk of data, like many data in some period of time, like every 7 days that job that services is running, and then uh, take entire data from that my local DB and then try to sync on that server. How we can achieve that?
बाय भाई कॉल बाय द जॉब शेड्यूलर
Okay.
बैकग्राउंड सर्विसेज सब
Any
कॉल
any
करते हैं
any
इसी
any job scheduler, any it's depend on which type of a factor, like it's you need to be take care about that, like battery and all those things, and how you handle that.
No, नहीं actually job scheduler periodic time is 15 minutes, so it is not a high level consume a battery. So basically it is working for the background processing and also work both significance in the background of program also. But
Any other extra library do you use in your application?
job scheduler, work manager, you can also used by the work manager.
Do you know about that RX Java Dragger?
Actually yet to be not used to basically RX Java and get back to RX Java Kotlin to part. So I have no good idea about this.
What is the strict mode?
But I have
Strict mode. Okay, and how to measure method execution time in Android? Do you any idea about that? And what is that multi-dex in Android?
yeah multi-dex actually multi-dex जो है implemented for the generating the APK for the signed APK. Actually sometime it is not generated, so it is enabled to the multi-dex.
Any limitation for that? How many method it's need to be take care about that? If
No, multi-dex is not जब हम multi-dex enable करेंगे तो उसमें कोई limitation it is not a limitation for this.
बट अगर इनेबल नहीं करेंगे तो क्या होगा? इनेबल करेंगे तो ठीक है, इनेबल नहीं होगा तो कितने मेथड तक रहेगा? कुछ ऐसा होता है क्यों मल्टीडेक्स भाई क्यों बोलता है कि मल्टीडेक्स इनेबल करो?
क्योंकि मल्टीडेक्स इनेबल इसलिए करने के लिए बोलता है कि समटाइम क्या होता है कोड मेरा वर्क भी नहीं करता है, इमेज काफी लॉन्ग या
Okay, how to reduce APK size? Do you have any idea how to reduce that my APK size? Like
एपी के साइज रिड्यूस करने के लिए या तो हम एप्लीकेशन लेवल पे जो भी हम इमेज यूज करते हैं उसको इमेज ना यूज करके हम कोड के थ्रू वर्क करें तो ज़्यादा रिड्यूस होगी. अदरवाइज कोई कंप्रेस करने का तो कोई ऑप्शन होती नहीं. यदि हम कंप्रेस करते हैं उसका भी होती है कि हम सॉरी रिडल्स के थ्रू हम कंप्रेस कर सकते हैं. ये AMR करके कुछ है जो लास्ट टाइम मैंने किया था, बट तो उसका कंप्रेस करने के बाद प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी प्ले स्टोर पे, अपडेट करने नहीं दे रहे थे. तो कंप्रेस तो हो गया था बट
कभी एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो मेमोरी प्रोफाइलर यूज किया है? how many memory your application consuming during that run or something?
नहीं, मैंने तो नहीं किया।
Okay.
क्या एक बार आप बताएंगे उसको तो मैं क्या बता रहे हैं? एंड्रॉइड मेमोरी कंज्यूमर,
मेमोरी प्रोफाइलर।
मेमोरी प्रोफाइलर, ओके।
हाँ, यूनिट टेस्टिंग किया है कभी?
यूनिट टेस्टिंग तो अपने फिजिकल डिवाइस पर मैंने किया ही है। मैंने यूनिट टेस्टिंग इस पे किया है और ये ब्राउजर स्टैक पे किया है मैंने।
Actually, I'm not talking about that. Like you just go thoroughly on that application, like in the like you राइट किए हो क्लास के लिए कभी भी यूनिट टेस्टिंग? जैसे कोई भी सपोर्ट एक्टिविटी क्लास है उसके लिए मुझे यूनिट टेस्टिंग राइट करना है, ऐसा नहीं कि बस चेक किया और वो आगे कर दिया, वैसा नहीं।
नो।
हैव यू क्रिएट एनी कस्टम व्यू?
क्या कस्टम भी क्रिएट?
Okay. How can you provide that step how we can create custom view? Provide that jetpack component name of that. Do you have any idea about what is that jetpack component and which one is that jetpack component and how we can use in our application and how jetpack component save developer life?
No idea about this.
Okay. And how to manage your different screen size? How actually this is challenging thing. How you manage your application running from all type of device. Like it's for that mobile as well as tablet as well as your like bigger screen and as well. How you ensure that?
Minute. Yes, I think simple device, mobile device for the only for the images issues. So that thing should be managed with the drawable image and
Which image? Which image? 9 patch.
No. Simple image for the multiple device for SDPI, LDPI, MDPI, X, and triple X, and images are also applied, and create a UI for the tablet for the 700dp also.
Okay. Do you know about that room library?
I implemented a Rumi database in replaced to a SQLite database after that too, but I have no library remember. But recently, current application is also working by local database. So it is using here the room database.
What is ANR? How can the ANR can be prevented?
Android not responding. It is called by the application is stuck background. So runtime user showing the Android.
Is Android not responding or application not responding? Which type of it?
Application not responding.
Okay. And how we can prevent that?
Sorry?
How we can prevent, like as a developer, some ANR is coming, then how we can prevent that? It's next time it should not become.
According to it is showing to the memory space where to the
How when it's coming? When it's coming?
It is a heavy. It is coming with a heavy images. I think locate the memory type with the heavy means the 20,000 to exceed of the image size.
That means you just call any network or any DB through main. We say that main thread. Then how we can prevent those? You just avoid calling heavy task with main thread. Then how you what process we just use for that. Just avoid that, you don't call that any heavy task with main thread. Anything you have?
Sorry.
Do you have anything like services you writing, you're using a sync task or something? And
Yeah, I'm
how
using the background services.
which services do, how many services in Android?
One service, one and intent, two, both are two services and intent
What is
services.
difference between services and intent services?
Services is the background task and intent services is the background thread.
Okay. Any other difference?
No.
Okay. What is AIDL?
Ideal.
Yeah.
Library, yeah. But do I understand inside the library? Should be how to be work. Sorry.
Do you have any are you have you integrated in have you make any application like um, music player, something like one services continuously running and then provide continuous feedback with attached with activity like
No,
okay.
no.
Okay, do you have any question for me?
No, thanks.
Yeah, thanks Punya Narayan. Yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you, bye.